That's a good one. Anybody? The hardest part is getting the connection to the actual user with the PFP. You want it to kind of embody you, but you want it to be cooler than you. We specifically design elementals to have so much more, I guess, like ammunition for an IP builder. All these traits that we've been talking about, there's like so much like main character potential in the area to still be mined. Once like elementals really gets developed, I think people will see the full potential. But yeah, it's been inspiring to see what people have done with Azuki already. The first thing that catches your eye on PFPs, for me at least, is the contrast and the art style and the fact that it kind of jumps out at you and kind of stands out.
How many beans we got today?
21.
Oh, it's water, it's water, it's water, it's water, let's go! Yo! Okay, well, this is good. Okay, I'm a fan.
That's a great personality.
Wait.
It's inspired by Jackson Wang.
It helps you identify the person. For instance, like if you look at your friend from a silhouette point of view, like if he's in the shadow and you're looking at him directly, yeah, you wouldn't know who he is. Like you only see his ears pop out of his silhouette, but if he turns his head and you see his nose shape, eyebrow bridge, and the hair he has going on, like you can totally tell that's your friend.
I never thought of it that way. That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Fire, that's Andrew's element.
Yo. Actually, now that you said it, fire is not the color. Fire used to be a lot more like a biker look. Like we had a lot more leather and like spike in that direction.
Right. What's your favorite domain?
Water.
Water?
I'm like a dolphin.
Water, earth, lightning?
Yeah, earth. From day one that I was hired, earth.
Water?
Mine was lightning. I say was because I feel like I'm more like attuned to earth these days. But yeah, mine was lightning. I just love the badassery, the sharpness. Like when you guys first introduced like a water trait that had more of like that pearlescent, iridescent vibe to it. Yeah, I think that really opened up what the potential for the water domain could be.
There's 4 different domains and different bases. So there's adults, there's kids, and there's 4 animals. There's a lot of complexity with that because we have one single headband trait, for example. It's different art for each domain, and it's like a different position and size depending on what the base is. So coming up with a system that supports all this complexity was a really fun challenge.
There was a point where we were a little bit stuck on color palette because Azuki isn't really about greens, but the water domain is a little bit more greenish. We couldn't do like, full on like blue because that would get confusing with, lightning, right? So I was like, what's a color that we don't use often? But in the OG collection, we had some pinks thrown in there, pink hair, like, pink clothing, patterns, stuff like that. So I was like, where can we introduce some pink? And I felt like something that's pearlescent that has a little bit of pink, a little blue, a little green could work really well for water domain.
Water, dark spirit, dark spirit, dark spirit, dark spirit.
Earth.
Oh my god, amazing. Yeah, maybe this is me in elemental form.
That kind of looks like you. Wait, look at Feb's glasses right now.
I was literally just thinking that his glasses match.
Feb, this is you.
Thank you very much. I will gladly take it.
Oh, the armor. Yeah, the lightning armor. I mean, I love drawing like a cyberpunk-ish style. I think we kind of skirted around the cyberpunk aesthetic a little bit, just with how much like, I guess like streetwear is part of that and also part of Azuki. But we never kind of went as futuristic, but with the domains, like with lightning, we were able to kind of stretch out in different directions. And with lightning, I think it was really fun to go back to something a little bit more techy.
Ooh, earth.
Let's go. Ooh.
Okay.
This here especially was giving us a lot of trouble. Every one of our hair is consists of like 8 to 10 layers. I think this hair probably has around like 30 something layers. So every time we move something, I have to move 30 different layers.
Thank you, Skycrow. Just we have to channel all our energy into one. Oh! Let's go! That was sick.
So when you think of Azuki, like when you think of the outline, the shadows, you might think it's just like, you know, just a black outline, that's it. But really, like, a lot of the effort was actually spent on just like finding the right line weight. You know, we actually had very specific rules that Arn and Andrew have set up. Yeah, for like which size, you know, there's a range to like how fat it needs to be, you know, and how you like taper out and stuff like that. That was something that was hard in terms of the style for me to like grow into and learn, because it takes a little bit of sensibility with the direction of where it needs to be thick, where it needs to be thin.
There's something that's very common with like good PFPs is the stark contrast and readability at scale. And readability is something that we always work with, you know, even in the game industry. It's always like, oh, is that going to be readable in game? So I think the simple color palette, the stark silhouette, the black shadows all plays a role in that. That's the interesting thing about like the phenomenon of these NFT PFPs. Before that, like, you know, people use whatever they want for their PFPs, but now there's like these organized collections that a certain type of people respond to, and it kind of starts shaping these communities. I think that makes a great PFP.